Okay, this is Chang Pan, and it's a video for EC 6303 homework 7, question 7. Okay, let's come to this question, and we have a, uh, a stochastic process that's a ZT, that's an N1T with the cosine omega t plus theta, and plus N2T, that's sine omega t plus theta, where theta is uniformly distributed in from 0 to 2 pi, and N1T and N2T are right-hand stationary, and N1T, N2T, and theta are all independent. Okay, the first sub-question is we should find the expectation for ZT. Okay, let's come to the solution, and first we knew that since it's a wide-sense stationary, we knew that the expectation for N1T and N2T are both constant. We can make this eta 1 and eta 2. Okay, so let's find the expectation for ZT, and let's write it down. That's an expectation. We can separate the two, and that's an expectation for N1T and expectation for a cosine, and expectation for N2T and expectation for sine. Okay, for both of these two expectations, we knew that the random variable is theta. Okay, and we do it this from 0 to 2 pi. That's in the density function. That's 1 over 2 pi. Since the theta is uniformly distributed in from 0 to 2 pi, and we can knew that that's cosine omega t plus theta from 0 to 2 pi. That's a d theta, and it's quite simple because we find that from 0 to 2 pi the result would be 0, and expectation for N1T, that's eta 1. Okay, similarly we can knew that sine, the function sine from 0 to 2 pi d theta, the final result would be 0 too. Okay, so that's in 0, that's in 0 too, and the final result for expectation of ZT would be 0. Okay, that's quite simple. Okay, the second sub-question is we should find RZ T1, T2, and we should determine whether it's WSS. It's a wide-sense stationary. Okay, to find RZ, we should know that RZ equals to expectation for ZT1 multiplies ZT2. Okay, let's write the whole down, and we knew that it's an Rn1 tau. That's an expectation for cosine T1 multiplies cosine T2, and that's an eta 1 multiplies eta 2. That's an expectation for a cosine T1 sine T2. That's a sine T1 cosine T2 and sine T1 sine T2. Okay, that's also the eta 1 eta 2, and that's an Rn2. Okay, the final result would be RZ tau. So that's constant. So ZT is WSS. Okay, and the third question is we should find RZ0, and we should determine whether ZT is if ZT is WSS. That's quite simple. Let's just put 0 into this equation, and we find that that's an equation. The final result is 1 over 2 the expectation for n1 squared t and expectation for n2 squared t. Okay.